Hey guys, Luna here. I don't really know how to start this video off, I guess. I haven't sat down and filmed a video like this in quite a while, but I realized that I haven't been posting as much as I want to on the channel. And that's because there has been a lot going on. I don't remember when the last video was uploaded, probably September or even October. But there has been kind of a lot going on with my real life. I guess I could start off by saying that I was dealing with online drama on TikTok between me and a few other people. I started dating. I have a partner. Yay! He's really sweet. And I've known him for about a year, and I asked him out. I said, "Hey, is it bad that I have a crush on you?" And he's like, "Is it bad that I have a crush on you too?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." So we're a thing. It's official. We've been dating for about a couple months now, maybe 3 months. But there was drama between me, him, and a few other people that basically were spreading lies about us, and it caused a lot of harm and damage on me. And it needed to stop. It got to the point where legal action had to be taken. I didn't go to court, don't worry, but the person involved is no longer allowed to talk about it, otherwise they'll get, So that's how serious it was, because it was causing a lot of harm on me, on my boyfriend. Also, when I say boyfriend, I mean, y'all know that I'm gay. My boyfriend's trans. So, yeah. Also, I look different, if you can't tell. That's another thing that I want to talk about. But a lot has happened. A lot happened in November. Family issues happened, and I don't remember what day it happened, but my mom had gotten a call from my grandpa all the way in Cape Cod, and she was on the phone with him, talking with him for a bit, and then she asked me if I wanted to talk to him, and I said yes. When he called me, when he was talking with me, his voice was very slow and very slurred. He had been declining for a while, so we made the trip out to Cape Cod back in June, like a couple days after my graduation, college. Yes, I finished school, by the way. But we went to take the trip out. It was me, my aunt, my cousin, and my mom and my brother. So we went out to go see him and just to check in on him, and he was happy to see us. His speech was slurred. He was walking with a walker, but he still had his personality, his energy. He was super silly. And I have a video. I can post it on here onto the YouTube shorts, so you guys can check it out. But when he called back in October, I was talking with him. I couldn't understand what he was really saying, and he told me that he loved me. I didn't want to break down crying because I didn't want him to hear me be upset. I wanted to be happy, you know, but I couldn't help get the idea that this was the last time I was going to be talking to him. He told me he loved me, and he told me to be good. So, yeah, couple weeks later, my mom had told me that this was probably going to be his last week. And then November 3rd, I just had this feeling that this was going to be bad, that this was going to be hard. I've talked about my religious beliefs on here in the past. I'm Christian. I believe in God. I believe in heaven, Jesus. I don't normally pray because I feel like prayer should only happen if needed, if necessary. And this was a moment that I needed to pray. So I basically prayed and I said, I want you to give me a sign. I don't want to be in the dark. I want to be told. So if you could give me a sign that he's passed or he's gone, please let me know. I got a sign when my Nana died back in 2018. And I wanted a sign for this. I went to bed that night, just hoping that there would be a sign, because my mom had said that he might pass tonight or tomorrow. The next morning, at 3 a.m. the next morning, I felt someone come into my room. Someone had come into my room to basically check on me. And I felt them sit down on my bed, like slowly. And then I felt like a hand on my shoulder. When I opened my eyes, there was no one there. And I just felt this wave of emotion. It overhit me. And I said, I think that was him. I think he's gone. And I tried to get back to sleep, but I couldn't. About 2 hours later-ish, it was like 4:30 or 5, closer to 5. I woke up and I went upstairs, and my mom was awake. And she told me my grandpa had passed about an hour and a half ago. And I said I knew when I told her that he basically told me he was coming to say goodbye. My grandpa was one of the sweetest people you've ever met. And if you go back into my previous videos, like early videos, I have like these videos called Cape Cod Trip Part 1, Part 2, Lunch with Grandma and Grandpa, Lunch with Grandpa Nana, yeah. That's the grandpa. He had made it, he quotes, like, I love a dose of fresh spiders for lunch. He was just silly. Brightened everyone's day. He was a sweetheart. He knew how to play piano. He could sing. He worked as an engineer. And then he was part of apparently a barbershop quartet. He really meant the world to me. And he was one of my favorite grandpas. I miss him. He passed away November 4th. In the early morning. A week before my 24th birthday. Yeah. But he was surrounded by family. He wasn't alone. He wasn't, no. Yeah. November's been quite a month. Holidays came around, and then December 2nd, I got my top surgery. I got breast reduction done to help me with my gender affirming care, my gender dysphoria. And I've been in recovery for weeks. Sorry, dissociating. But yeah, we got top surgery, and it's been quite a long journey. We still have a few ways to go, but it's been an up and down with pain management. We haven't been able to lift things a bit more. We're working on trying to minimize the lifting. We're being cautious because we don't know if we can go back to lifting things or doing the things that we normally do. Excuse me. But it's been pretty good. Our mom's friend that she's known since high school, I think, came out for the weekend and was helping with drain management, helping with food prep, and just helping around the house. And it's been, also checking in, like, when do you need to take your meds, stuff like that. That's been really helpful. I'm just double checking. And then we had our post-op on the 11th. And I'm just checking the calendar. Sorry, the dissociation's crazy. If you couldn't tell, we've switched. I have no idea who's present right now, so. But we had our post-op on the 11th, and we got one of the drains out. So we had drains. We had one on our left and one on our right side. And it was just collecting the excess fluids to reduce swelling and to make sure that there was no infection. And we got the left side out, but we had to keep the right side in. And then on the 16th, we got the right drain out, and we've been able to shower. without any help, and just making sure that we wear the binder. And then we've been taking a break from our binder because the doctor had said that you can stop binding about a week after the drains are fully out. So it's been a week, been 2 weeks since the drains were in. So yeah, but yeah, so it's been nice. The holidays came and went. We had family come over. We went to our dad's Christmas Eve, and we spent time with our brother and our sister-in-law, and I haven't exactly seen them since my dad's birthday back in August. But I haven't spent a Christmas with them since 2023 because I had a huge blow up with them, and my relationship with my brother isn't the best. I'm not going to dive into that because it's personal and private stuff that I don't feel comfortable sharing on the internet. Let's just say we had a fight and it hurt a lot, and our relationship hasn't improved since then. It's going, but it's still a bit rocky. He doesn't really text us. We text him, or I text him, but he's still a bit hesitant. At least he's talking with us, though. Everything was chill. Everything was nice to hear from him. And it was nice to catch up with my sister-in-law. So, yeah. Christmas Eve went well. Christmas Day went great. Spent it with my mom, my stepdad, and my younger brother. I don't remember if he's been on the channel before, but my younger brother, we spent the day with him. We opened gifts, and this is one of the gifts that I got, the Huntrix sweater, because I'm a big K-pop Demon Hunter fan. Actually, I should probably do some drawings for those characters, because why not? But yeah, that happened. And then Friday the 26th, my family came over. It was my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my great aunt, and then my grandparents. My grandparents moved in January to California, to Palm Springs, and then they flew out here. So they're currently here right now, but they're going home tomorrow morning early. So they came out here, and they basically stayed with us for the weekend. And it was nice to have them here, and it was nice to see them and just talk with them, because I haven't seen them since March, end of March, early April, because I flew out with my mom to go see them in Palm Springs, for a week. And yeah, I got to spend time with them, and I really needed it. But yeah, so we definitely spent time with them. Happy that we did. And yeah, what's been going on? Yes. Oh, I also got a job offer. We start working hopefully January. We're still finishing a few things up, but I'm hoping that will work. But yeah, that's basically it. All the best in 2026. I hope you guys had a happy holidays. For those that celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. For those that celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. For those that celebrate Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, I believe, ends... doesn't say when it ends in my calendar. It probably ends January, but Kwanzaa started on the 26th. So yeah, and if you don't celebrate any of the holidays, I hope you had a great December, and I hope you have had a happy winter break for those that are in school. Also, happy Yule for anyone that celebrates that. My partner celebrates Yule. He's Norse pagan, so happy Yule to him. And I hope you have a happy new year, all the best in 2026. And I hope that this upcoming year is a lot better than 2025. I mean, 2025 was good, but a lot happened this year, just like a lot happened in 2024. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I want to get back on the uploading videos to the channel. More games will be coming out. I have plans to finish Papers, Please, to finish Deltarune, or to get started on Deltarune Chapter 2. I've also got Omori that I want to play, Town of Salem, Your Turn to Die, because I never got back into that. And then I have a few other games that I'm going to be playing, so we'll see. But anyways, love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.